Alright, what's up guys? So in this one, I'm gonna talk all about custom audiences. Look-like audiences when you should start them, how to test them, how to scale them, and all of that. So just like the rest of the videos in here, I'm gonna make it short, simple and easy to understand. So let's dive right in. Instead of just talking, I went ahead and typed all this out. So you'll see that on my screen right here. And what I'll do is, if you scroll down, you'll be able to see all of this below. I've pasted it below in the text section, so you guys can see it for yourself. And first things first, the question I get the most is, when do you start doing lookalikes? There is no exact time frame, honestly. But myself, I've always started doing lookalikes whenever I've been running a product for about 5 to 7 days, and I'm very profitable, or at least a little bit profitable. Because if you're at least breaking even, a profitable with single interest, then when you start doing lookalikes, it'll be higher quality audiences than you can scale. Within those, much better. That's a rule. Note one of when you should start lookalikes is you always want to be profitable. It doesn't matter if you have a bunch of data or anything like that. If you're like losing money like a lot, then you never want to scale a bad product, essentially, which is exactly what I said here. Never start doing lookalikes if you're unprofitable, because it's pointless to scale an unprofitable product. But the main thing I always do is, whenever you have over 100,000 video views, is like the right time to do it. Or at least 50,000, no less than that. But I personally typically start whenever I have about 100,000 video views, because that means that I've tested multiple single interests and multiple different demographics of people. So my lookalikes are going to have a lot of data and be very well put together. So overall, when you guys should start doing lookalikes is when you're profitable on a product and you've been running it for more than 3 days. And you have over 100,000 video views. That's perfect. And of course, if you guys are running an image ad, well, then the same thing applies, just minus the video of you. So if you've been running a product for more than 3 days, and you're very profitable, start doing look-like audiences, and you want to start with view content. But assuming most of you are using a video, which is mostly what I use myself, I always say, start with a video views instead of purchase. And so right here, I've listed a few reasons why. So how Facebook works is, the more data that you give it, the better the lookalikes will perform. So essentially, yes, purchase lookalikes are going to do good eventually. But whatever you only have about 50 sales, it's not a lot of data. But if you have 50,000 or 100,000 video views, that's a lot more data for Facebook to work with. So like I said here, it's the first step in the funnel. Before someone can even buy your product, or even add your product to the cart, you have to view the video first, and then view the content on the website, and then add to cart and blah, 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 blah. So essentially, video views will do better than purchase lookalikes, especially the beginning, because of how much data it has. Just to recap on that, anytime you're using a video, you always want to start with video of you lookalikes. I always do 50% video views. I used to start at 75%, but I saw that 50% video views worked just as well as anything else. So that's what I always start with. And you always want to start around 50 to 100,000 video views and you're good to go. And just a few bonuses and tips that I listed here is, yes, you kill and scale lookalikes the same way, assuming you guys have watched to win. To kill and scale assets already in this program. Well, you always want to kill an asset anytime, as a cost per click of over 1 with no sales, and it's spent over $8 to $10 without a sale. Another thing is, yes, you microtest lookalikes the same way. So when you break it down by platform, break it down the same way you would any other asset. When you break it down by age range, you do it the same way you do any other asset. So treat lookalike the same way you would any other asset. And then one thing I mentioned here is, you need at least 100 of a certain action from a single country to make a lookalike. So if you guys had 100 purchases overall, that doesn't mean you could make a lookalike for purchases in United States. Because maybe 50 of those purchases are from US, and 50 are from UK, right? But you need 100 of one specific action in that country that you plan on making the lookalike for, which leads me to the next one. Always do single country lookalikes, and always use the country you have the most purchases in. So guys, that's that. On what you need to know about lookalike on it is, and in one of the next videos, I'm actually going to go in and create lookalike on it is myself, and show you guys the exact process of going through, and creating custom audiences. Creating lookalike on it is, and putting them into the ad account to start testing. So that's all for this one. Hope you guys got some value out of it. Let me know the Facebook group if you're part of that. And if you're not, well, you can scroll to the very top, and one of the first lessons. There's a link to join that. But anyways, guys, hope you got some value out of it. I will see you in the next one.